Welcome back, folks. Here are 3 things that we've learned.
Hey, Hammer Nation. Diddy's in a lot of trouble, folks. Did you hear that press conference with this Texas law firm that's representing 120 victims of Diddy? I don't know what to say about this, but I'm going to play the conference that they had. I didn't see it. I saw it on Court TV, but I'm going to play it for y'all. Oh, crud, my. Yeah, hey, Joshua. Just listen to this. This is ridiculous, man. Where is it? Yeah, oh God, man. $120 victims, man, of Diddy.
I have some people all over the world have to invest in future and stop using the strategy. I have been focusing for 25 years. I even
just a minute there.
Myself who convinced me to share it with the world. For example, a dentist is making a second of profit 5 days a week before.
This is sad, man. This is really sad, Joshua.
As they speak. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States.
Just listen to this, man.
We thrive in the complicated cases. We've handled over the last 25 years some very big, very important cases. I believe that this one may surpass them all. There are many facets to this. The conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. There are many people and many entities involved. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers.
You hearing this, Joshua?
Conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us.
Dad!
With people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs.
I'm turning this up. Hey, Joshua, man, you hear all this, man? Do you hear all this, man? This is ridiculous, man. You could have died a ham sandwich, but you better make the ham sandwich stick. You know what I'm saying, Joshua? Can you believe this? Now it's 120 victims after Diddy. 120 victims of Diddy. There's more. Just give me a minute. Oh, God.
After vetting we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI.
Yeah, and Precious Pearl, this is sad, man.
Been spoken to by the FBI.
This is sad, Precious Pearl.
Claims and claimants themselves. Let me comment on the large volume of calls we have received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment of Sean Combs,
I'm turning this up. Didn't anybody say anything about this, what he was doing? Did anybody say, listen, Sean, you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. This is not right. Everybody turned a blind eye to this, Precious Pearl. Everybody that was involved in this, like and share this video, man. Everybody was involved. Yeah, it is gross, Precious Pearl. This is, he's not getting out of the detention center. There's got 120 victims of Sean Puffy Combs. And I used to be a fan of his. I used to like him. I didn't like him with Biggie, though. I never liked Sean Combs. People don't like Sean Combs. 50 Cent hates his guts. Mace hates his guts. And they were all minors, Precious Pearl. Minors. Some is 9 years old. What? Listen to this, Precious Pearl. You listening? Yeah, just a minute. There's more.
and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice. But no, most of these people are scared. They fear backlash in their communities.
I love Mace too.
They fear backlash in their own families. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against. And as is always the case,
Oh, yeah.
like this, when a celebrity is involved, people can be downright mean and nasty. You will be shocked at the length fans will go, no matter the evidence, to the contrary, to defend celebrities they love. There's a reason for this word fans. They're fanatics. I've personally already been threatened multiple times on social media. And when I agreed to pursue this, I expected as much. This isn't my first rodeo. But victims who step forward to have their voices heard should not
Even this guy's gotten death threats, Precious Pearl.
be targeted. I want to say this, and I want to be clear about it. Although we are vetting each call as stringently as we can, I always start with a mindset that I believe victims. I believe victims because I understand the tremendous courage it takes to step forward. So if you're watching this, please hear me. If you're out there and you have been victimized, you are not alone. There is a great strength in not.
I'm sick. I'm sick of this, Precious Pearl. Everybody knew what Diddy does. Diddy has been doing this for years, and nobody said a doggone thing. They saw the money, Precious Pearl. They had their head in the sand that Diddy was known to do this kind of stuff. I don't understand it, Precious Pearl. I really don't. I'm in shock. 120 victims that so supposedly had dealings with him because they wanted to pursue a record deal with Diddy. You know what, Precious Pearl? I think Bad Boy should be just explode, just be put in the dust, never to come back up for air. I really don't know what to say about this. Everybody knew what Diddy was doing, and he's gotten away with this for years. Hey, Precious Pro, you still there? You want to hear more of this mess? Put a what if you want to hear more of this mess. I want to hear a little bit more of this mess. Sure, I'm playing this mess, man.
Numbers. You can seek redress. You can obtain justice. We can help you, and we will help you. That being said, as stated, we're vetting every call that we receive. We've had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts. We check venues. We check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove.
Well, they better prove it. You could have died a ham sandwich, but you got to make that ham sandwich stick. You know, they can do all the indictments they want, but if they don't have that one corroborating evidence for somebody that was missing, that Diddy was messing with, they're going to have egg on their face. Okay? I know it looks bad for Diddy, but they better have proof that he did all of this, or they're going to have the biggest egg on their face. You know? They will have egg on their face if they didn't prove none of this stuff that Diddy did. Especially at his parties. Oh, he's going to talk about the parties, Precious Pearl. About how you come to these parties, man. They say he poisoned something in their drink, and once they drink it, they don't know what happened after that. I'm just flabbergasted, but like I said, they could have died a ham sandwich, but that ham sandwich better have some meat to it. Here's some more.
Many times it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against. We did not enter this fray blindly. I wish it was my last such fray. I wish this type of behavior wasn't so pervasive. But it is what it is, so we will press on. As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point.
They better have proof. They better have proof that he did all this. Like I said, they better have it. You could dye a ham sandwich, but that ham sandwich better have plenty of meat to it. You know? Thank you for the 6 people that's in here. Share and like this video.
30% are white, the remainder are Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. Majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida. I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When you talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
9 years old, Precious Pearl.
That's one who was 15.
9 years old, Precious Pearl. Are you hearing this? 9. The youngest was 9. And another one's 15. I don't know what to say. Like I said, in the famous words of Captain Murtaugh of Lethal Weapon, I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah. Let me hear what he has to say about this.
25 of the 120 individuals who were
I don't think Diddy's going to take the stand.
minors at the time of the act's complaint. The time frame of the act's complaint of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way to this year, 2024.
1991 it started.
Why there are so many alleged victims? That's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct.
25 years, Precious Pearl.
After 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. Now, when you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step forward, I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward and make these types of allegations.
Yeah, these are actually allegations right now. He hasn't been convicted yet.
The state of New York is an example. The state of New York has specific statutes in place that revive claims that are even claims that would typically be not able to be brought, that revive such claims, and they can be brought even 25 to 30 years later. Because there's a recognition there in New York and California and other states that it's very difficult for a victim to come forward. And I would respectfully suggest the only reason any of these people are coming forward is they see other victims come forward. It gives them some comfort that they won't be the only one. And I expect our victims to come forward. There's an old saying that says, a lie has great speed, but truth has endurance. The acts complained of in these cases that we're going to file occurred primarily in
Hey, Precious Pearl, you still there, man?
the Hamptons, or occurred in California, primarily in Los Angeles, or in Florida, primarily in Miami. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, or album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they call a puppy party.
A puppy party. Wow.
These events occurred at auditions. Many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star, or in the promise of having Sean Combs listen to their tape or even let them read for Sean Combs. You should know that some of this behavior occurred in well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred in private residences of people that we don't know. Some of this behavior occurred in hotels that we're all familiar with. You should know that more than 55% of the victims filed reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals.
This is sickening, man. Sickening.
Assistance, medical records, reports that were made to the authorities. And I've already said that some of the individuals in this group did in fact talk to them.
Oh, God.
You should know that several of the individuals, when I say several, I mean many, who did in fact seek medical treatment or drug testing.
Hey, living for Jesus.
And drugs were found in their system. Weird drugs. Drugs that you
Yeah, you hear this, man?
that continues to pop up. There's a drug called silencing strength, which, based on our research, is known as a horse strength.
This is,
There have been a lot of reports that were filed in class action. It's not a class action. Class action is when one or two people file a case on behalf of a group of people. That's not this. These cases will be individual cases. Each case will live and die on its own merit. These cases will be filed individually, one plaintiff against whoever the defendants were involved in the case.
living for Jesus. You're hearing this, man? Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this, man? Oh, God. I'm at a loss for words there, living for Jesus. You know, I am at a loss for freaking words of this. Yeah, you want to hear some more? I got more.
filed in one venue like California, another case may be filed in New York. One case may sue just Sean Combs, but multiple other people. One case may sue a range of people. I would expect most of to be filed, as I said, thinking or hoping, perhaps believing that I may start naming names. That day will come. It will be today. The day will come. We will name names other than Sean Combs. There's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are. Because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched.
I'm putting this up for Living for Jesus. I'm putting your comment up, Living for Jesus. Of course, what victims are coming forward since Diddy is locked up. They aren't scared anymore.
Willing participants in violent conduct. As we identify them, each will be part of this case as defendants. These defendants not only include individuals, but also include corporate entities.
Corporate entities, man.
Off of this culture and behavior. I'm looking at banks, pharmaceutical companies, hotels. We know that many of these individuals were paid cash. We know that many of these individuals involved, whether they were the ones being assaulted and abused, witnessing other people being assaulted and abused, and then paid and threatened and told to leave. Typically paid $10,000.
What's up?
Hey, Happy Life. Let me just. Are you hearing this mess? Are you hearing this mess, man?
Echo.
Huh?
Echoing. You echoing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Are you hearing this mess, man?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear what Diddy is doing now?
Yeah, I hear
120.
that echo going in and out.
Oh, just a second. Let me check my settings. I know I had it off. Let me see. How do I go to settings, man? Oh, okay. Audio. The echo cancellation is off. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You hearing this, right?
Yep.
It's a shame, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You want to hear a little bit more?
Yeah, I hear a little bit.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay. They're looking at banks, pharmaceutical companies.
You should know, defendants in these cases we're going to file will include anyone, of course, who engaged in the
Hotels.
or exploitation. Anyone who participated in such anyway. Anyone who encouraged or facilitated this conduct. Anyone who was in the room and watched it happen.
What's going on with Diddy so far?
Right now, let me turn this off right now.
Who was aware of what was going on.
As of right now, Diddy is still locked up at the MDC detention center in Brooklyn. Right now, the judge has twice denied him bond, so he's going to be in there for a long while.
Wow.
Yeah. So right now, this Texas law firm is representing 120 victims of Diddy. But I always say, and I'm going to say this again, you can indict a ham sandwich, but you better have some meat on that ham sandwich.
You better have some meat on that hamster.
You know what I'm
And some
saying?
damn cheese.
Yeah, you better have some meat, pickles, onions, whatever you want. You
Lettuce,
better,
tomatoes.
yeah, oil and vinegar, whatever. You better have some doggone meat on that ham sandwich. Because if you don't have no meat on that ham sandwich, you're toast.
Yeah, you definitely fuck.
I always say they better have a plenty of meat on this ham sandwich because I'm telling you right now, his lawyers is right now saying that this is ridiculous. None of this never happened. Not even a 9-year old or anything else like that for that matter. But right now he's still locked up at the MDC jail detention center until trial. He'll be there like 1, 2, or 3 years before this goes to trial. This is how the
Wow.
feds work. This is how the feds work. You know, they got now this Texas law firm is sponsoring 120 supposed victims of Diddy. I don't know what else to say about this. It's just like and share this video. I'm just telling you right now. If I was Diddy, I would be the biggest snitch in the world.
So you would tell on everybody and not care.
Yep. Suge
Damn, so
Knight
he
knew
just
about this. Suge Knight said something about this. 50 Cent knew something was about up with Diddy. Everybody knew what Diddy was doing Happy Life, and they watched him and they had their hands in the sand over this. You know? Let me hear some more of this, just a second. Let me hear a little bit more of this.
that failed to stop it. Any individual or entity
well, I think you got some music in the background.
Huh?
nothing to report it or
I
something
think you got some music in the background.
or entity
Oh, that's my other. Just a minute.
or help for. These people who know who they are should just come forward now. I would imagine, as we speak here, there are a myriad of people who are.
How's that?
You can't hide skeletons in the
Good.
ground forever. I would expect there are many people out there right
How's
now
that?
who are desperately searching their memories,
Okay, a little better.
their texts and
Yeah, I had another computer.
Now, although these are, in fact, individual cases, there is a common theme, an MO, if you will. Typically, the victim is lured into a situation where he or she is given a drink. Typically, that drink, recorded by these victims, is apparently laced with something. Once that drink takes effect,
How do you know Diddy put something in that drink?
relax on the victims,
Mm,
many times passing
he could.
as other people watch and enjoy
He
the
had the
show.
neighbors doing it for him.
Shamed, confused,
Yeah.
injured, and wondering what happened. When the victim reaches out, he or she is told not to say anything. Sometimes there
He
are
and she is not told not to say anything.
financial repercussions
Yep,
or bodily harm.
yep. I'm sick of this.
Claims we tend to bring
I'm just,
include
uh, uh, I don't know what to say about this Happy Life. It's just that Diddy's in a lot of trouble. Right now, he's still locked up in jail, in detention. That he's worried somebody's gonna poison his food. You know, they got him on
Oh, they
suicide
poison.
watch.
Wait. They poison his food.
No, he's worried somebody's poisoning his food. But
Oh.
they always keep a close eye on everything in that detention center. It's not a good place to be in. It's hell on earth there. There's been a lot of bad stuff in there, you know.
Well, if you go to jail, it's hell on earth.
Yep. I'm sure he's separated from the general population in where he's at. That nobody's going to get near him. But there'll be some people that love to get rid of Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe one of the cops want to get rid of him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in general population would want to get Diddy, but I'm sure Mace wants to get him. Who else? Suge Knight. You know, but
The
Suge Knight's locked up.
the Warner want to get him.
You know, Craig Mack's dead. You know, Shine hates it. Shine said that Diddy ruined his life. If y'all,
Damn.
You all remember Shine, right?
Yep.
Yep. Shine said a lot of. He said that Diddy ruined his career. You know, he got locked up for that gun thing at the club with him and J Lo. So he took the rap for that. I'm just saying, like and share this video, man. I'm just saying, man. There's gonna be more of this. There's gonna be more lawsuits. I'm sure there's somebody out there gonna file a lawsuit and say I was up with Diddy. Okay, you got the floor.
Well, damn, I'm new to this situation, but he got locked up, so who's gonna get locked up next alongside him?
Yeah, I'm sure Suge Knight would like to be in the same cell with Diddy, but Suge Knight's in a different prison than he is. So right now, he wants his lawyers is trying to fight like dog to get him out, but the judge denied him twice, and the judge said he's going to stay in there until his trial, which like I said before, could be anywhere from 1, 2 to 3 years. But they want to get a speedy trial out of this. Oh, Living for Jesus says, yes, they do want to get him in general population. They don't like pedophiles in prison. They sure don't. Nope, they sure don't, man. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just thinking to myself, what's Diddy thinking to himself right now? Happy life.
He's thinking that why did I fuck up?
You know what? Then he knew he fucked up.
Yeah. Something to that effect. He knew that he fucked up.
Yep, he sure did.
At that moment, he knew he fucked up.
Oh, here comes Living for Jesus. Hey, Living for Jesus, go on. You got the floor, man.
Hello?
Living for Jesus.
I'm here.
Yeah, go. You got the floor, man.
Okay, first of all, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Like, first of all, this man has no regret or repentance in him, or he wouldn't be denying these charges. He would go ahead and face what he's being charged with and be honest about it, or apologize to the victims. He has been lying his butt off since the charges started coming against him. He lied about hitting Cassie until a video came out and then pretended to apologize. Okay?
Go on, Living Jesus.
This
Speak
is
your
why
truth.
they
Go
kept him.
on.
This is why he was denied bail. He was kept in prison because the judge wanted the other victims to feel safe enough to come forward.
You got the floor, Living. Oh, happy life, love. You got the floor, Living Jesus. Go on. Go on. Talk your mess.
Like I said, this is why he was denied bail. The judge wanted the other victims to feel safe enough to come forward.
Mm-hmm.
So they kept him in prison. You see, others are coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
All those times he had parties and he invited people and they happened to get drugged or something. Yeah, all this is going to come back on him.
Yep.
All this is going to come back on him, and it rightly should. He's a monster. He is a monster. All of them need to be put in jail. Him, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Drake, all of them are predators.
Usher said he was at a Diddy party. Mace hates his guts. I think he had something to do with Biggie's death. You know, I don't think he ever liked Biggie. Biggie wanted to leave Sean Puffy Combs and go back with Tupac. Tupac didn't want to start a fight with Biggie, not at all. You know? I think that, because Cassie said that, Diddy said that Biggie's worth me dead than alive. In her book.
This man is a monster. He's
Yeah,
a monster.
uh-huh.
He's going to go down for this. He's going to go down for this. He's going to serve some time.
Mm-hmm.
And even if he does want to get out, he's going to be bankrupt because they have him They have charges of trafficking on there. The IRS is going to confiscate his money because anything that is connected to criminal to any type of crime can be collected by the IRS. It can be seized. So he's not going to have nothing. He's not going to have a pot to piss in or to put his name on. He's not going to have anything. And not only that, but you don't mess with. Oh, forget about the police. You don't mess with the IRS.
The IRS don't play on
You don't
you.
mess with the IRS. Y'all remember Al Capone, that criminal? Elliot Ness couldn't bring him down. The FBI couldn't bring him down. What brought him down? The IRS.
Money.
The IRS.
Money.
The IRS. I'm telling you, you don't mess with the IRS.
They asked LL Cool J and Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav knows more about Diddy. LL Cool J knows no more about Diddy. Snoop Dogg, he knows Diddy. So everybody's gonna be, everybody's gonna go down for this. Politicians probably was at his white parties, but the 9-year-old kid does not have any consent whatsoever, and you know, it's just the same living diseases. But you know, it's been dark in here for a long time. So you know, you got the floor.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Yep.
He did all this. He knew what he did. And
It's-
then when the victims started coming forward, he would even try to pay them off or call them liars. And that shows you right there he doesn't regret anything he's done. And then when the video with Cassie came out, that's the only time he admitted, oh yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, but you know why you admit that? Because they got your butt on video.
And his lawyer's stupid. His lawyer was on TMZ with Harvey Levin talking about, well, Costco goes $1,000 of baby oil. What a stupid lawyer.
Yeah, I say Costco doesn't even sell baby oil. It's a lie. That's what I'm saying.
He said he can't keep his client off the stand. He's going to testify. You're a stupid lawyer, man. What lawyer school did you graduate from, man?
Diddy needs to tell on everybody. He needs to
Yeah.
tell on Jay-Z.
Thank you.
And they're saying that what's that Jaguar Wright?
Yeah.
He said all this years ago and was called a liar. Now it's coming out. People need to apologize to her. He said that Jay-Z is bigger than Diddy. He's bigger at doing this. He's getting the same stuff and he's got more. So P. Diddy needs to tell on Jay-Z. Jay-Z needs to be in prison. Beyonce needs to be in prison. Drake needs to be in prison. All these monsters need to be in prison.
Usher? Justin Bieber? I don't think Justin Bieber knew anything about
Justin
that.
Bieber was a victim.
Yeah.
And Usher, although Usher needs to have his behind beat because he made Justin a victim. You knew what you were taking that boy into. You suffered it. Why would you make another victim? Usher needs to go down as well because and he's worse than Diddy because he got brought into it at the same young age and then he inflicted that on Justin Bieber.
Diddy gave Justin Bieber a car at 15.
Yeah, where did you get that car? What floor did he have to go to get that car?
Mm-hmm.
How many rounds of that?
Listen, this is looking freaking bad. Okay, I like I said before, Jay-Z needs to, DJ Khaled, Snoop Dogg, Shaq was in the video with him. Shaq should say something, but I don't think Shaq's gonna say nothing.
Everybody distancing themselves from him. No one wants to be associated with him now. They said that he called people while he was in jail. Nobody was answering him. Nobody was picking up the phone. Yeah, they're like, I don't want to be associated with him.
No, LL Cool J doesn't want to be associated with him. Flavor Flav just didn't want to say nothing. Listen, you know what, politicians? This is gonna be busted wide open of who else is involved in this besides Diddy.
Jaguar Wright already said there's a video out there that Obama spread illegal. Okay? So you know the politicians. And then Hillary Clinton came out and said, well, you shouldn't listen if there's any reports about the model. So you know that Lord went up in there doing something. They're already preparing to make a cover-up story for her. Okay, why would she come out and say, oh, don't believe anything you hear about perversion about Kamala. You know why they're saying that? Because she was up in the Diddy party doing who knows what.
Janet Jackson was right. She got criticized for this about what she said about Kamala Harris, about she's not really black, but and then she got lambasted for it. I forgot. Oh yeah, that dummy Kevin DJ DL Hughley. God, DL Hughley, shut up. Yeah, I'm sure DL Hughley was at a Diddy party too. You know, Steve Harvey probably was at a Cedric the Entertainer. Anybody who was anybody was at a Diddy party. And I'm sure that Texas guy is not going to play. He's going to go through hotels, pharmacies, anybody that was associated with Diddy, man. Anybody who was anybody. I'm telling you, living for Jesus, this is going to be more. This is going to be a trial. Too bad we can't see it on TV, but I would love to be a jury on that trial. But we're not going to know who the jury is. It's going to be a secret jury. And Diddy is just going to say, all of this is a bunch of lies against me because they're looking for a payday. That's all this lawyers is going to say.
But the thing is, they used a bunch of tapes, so even if they get him for, if they get 120 people came forward, even if they get him for half of them people, because they have video evidence against him. They would not have indicted him. They did not have strong evidence against him. Like I said, he's going to serve some jail time, and if he does manage to get out, but he's still young enough to, to do anything, he's going to be bankrupt because the IRS already put out to seize his assets because it's connected to trafficking.
Yeah, they already. I'm sure the IRS is seizing his money, the planes, the trips that he went on, because the judge told him twice, his lawyer twice, that we don't know if he's gonna. He gave him his passports. His family gave him his passport, $50 million, and the judge laughed at that and says, "I ain't taking this. That Diddy's gonna stay locked up until his trial, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 years."
No, he offered $52 million, and the judge laughed because he said, "You ain't got that money. The IRS ain't hit yet. What the IRS is, you ain't gonna have a pot."
And he has to be in the lunchroom with the other judges saying, "Yeah, I gave Diddy a bomb because I didn't have a spine." Oh God.
Intimidating the victims. That's why they kept him in. You know, they kept him in, and the victims still say he was coming forward. To file a lawsuit, you have to have some evidence.
Yeah, like I said, the prosecution, anybody has to have meat on the bone or this stick. If they don't have enough meat on this, they better make it stick. If they don't, they'll have the biggest egg on their face. 50 Cent hates his guts. 50 Cent knew about what Diddy was doing. He should have been like 50 Cent.
Everybody that he molested and abused hates him.
Yep, Mace hates him the most of all. You know, but Shine hates him too, because Shine said he ruined his career. You know?
Yeah, because Cat Williams says, you got to tell Diddy no. And if you tell Diddy no, he's going to try to ruin your career.
Sinaloka Taco says, I love eggs. Go away, man. Yeah, they will have the biggest egg on their face. Somebody box Sinaloka tacos, please. Did somebody handle that? Huh? You got rid of them? You know, it's just a darn shame. Already? Sinaloka tacos, be respectful up here. Okay? Just be respectful. Yeah, thank you.
It just took a minute from my laptop and my cell phone.
Yeah. I'm just telling you right now. Diddy, you know, he's gonna, you know what? If Chris Cuomo probably was at a Diddy party too. So I'm not saying anything about that, but like I said, they better have some meat on the bone on this case with Diddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Love, aka, you know, whatever else he calls himself, you know, these days. And right now, Right now the streaming service has said some people have bought his music and it's already hitting the you know the you know it's just that I just don't know why nobody said nothing what Diddy was doing. You know why? Because it was because of the money. That's
No,
what it boiled
he
down
said
to.
stuff. Jaguar Wright was saying stuff for years that Diddy and Jay Z have been doing shady crap. Cat Williams had said stuff before. Several people had said stuff, but they weren't believed. They were called liars.
I
Now
hope they're
they
vindicated now.
can't deny it. You can't deny it now.
I just saw some football players, sports players was at a Diddy party. Movie stars. I wonder who. I wonder what J Lo is thinking right now. I don't think J Lo is going to say anything. Huh?
She getting ready to run across the border.
Oh God. It's just a darn shame, man. When he gave that key back to the mayor, because the mayor's all is a deep mess too. It's just a darn shame. Everybody knew what Diddy was doing all these years, and they just kept their head in the sand because the money was too good for them. Even when he was doing making the band, they said he was like this. You know. You know. I'm just gonna say this, man. Diddy, if I was you, I'd snitch just to get myself out of the MDC detention center in Brooklyn. Okay? I don't think he has the guts to kill himself. No, he don't. You know, and he better not start dropping soap. Diddy, you messed up. You had the world by the oyster, and now look at you now. The IRS is going to seize all that money you had. You're not going to have a pot to piss in, like Living Jesus said, and you're just going to be, your name is mud already. They're going to take all your awards, any awards that he has, you know, any awards, Soul Train Awards, AMTV Awards, you know, American Music Awards, any awards that he has. You know, it's just a darn shame, Living Jesus. It really is. Yep. Let me get this echo cancellation. Yeah. So he's just a walking image of himself. Diddy, you messed up, dude. Faith Evans. Hey, Faith, you want to start talking too? You go ahead. Okay? Anybody from the dog pound, you know, not DMX. DMX is dead. Craig Mack. Look what he did to Craig Mack, man. Look what he did to Craig Mack. Rest in peace, Craig Mack, man. Anybody who was with Bad Boy, Joe was with Bad Boy. I wonder what Joe is thinking right now. Anybody who signed with Diddy was in for a rude awakening, living for Jesus. You know. Hey Joe, what do you got to say now, Joe? I like Joe. What? Speaking of Joe, what about Fat Joe? What's he thinking now? It's just a darn shame. It's a shame that you had to get yourself in this mess. It's a shame that you just couldn't keep your nose clean, Diddy. It's a shame. You know. I'm sure Usher is thinking to himself, do I have to talk? I don't know. You there, Living for Jesus?
I'm here.
Yeah. What's Joe thinking right now, Living for Jesus? He was with Diddy for a while.
Everybody's gonna be quiet because most of them have some dirt in it too. They're be quiet. They're gonna let Diddy go down. Hopefully they want him to go down by himself, but he's gonna snitch if he got any sense. And he was, at least he was smart enough to take video of stuff, so he has some proof. If he's smart, he'll snitch on everybody, and half of Hollywood will get taken down, and most of these corrupt politicians.
And then Eric Adams gave Diddy a key to the city, and once he didn't know he was going to get indicted, and now he had to get the key to the city back. You know, Diddy and Eric Adams, they both come from the same freaking cloth. I feel sorry for the people in New York who voted for Eric Adams as their mayor. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and they want him out as bad as anything else. But I don't live in New York. You know, I live in Jersey, so. But Diddy, you messed up. You messed up. I think he didn't like Biggie in the first place when you signed on to him. Biggie got tired of you, okay? And you know, Cassie said she overheard a conference saying Diddy said that Biggie's worth more me dead than alive. If you read her book, and some of her kids say this book is garbage. We don't know who authenticated this book, you know.
They
But
don't need her book. They don't need her. They don't need that book. They got enough. The feds, they raided two of his houses. They
yeah,
had, trust me, they would not have indicted him. They would not have him in prison now if they didn't have rock solid evidence on everything he's doing.
mm-hmm,
They don't move until they have solid evidence. They
mm-hmm.
will sit for years and watch you and let you dig yourself deeper in a hole, and then when they have enough dirt on you, then they will pounce on you. The fact that he's in prison right now, they have enough evidence on him. He ain't going nowhere. They don't need that book. They don't need hearsay. They have solid evidence.
Yeah, because once they thought because they had to get him because they thought because they made a deal with his lawyers and said that he was going to turn himself in. I don't think he was going to turn himself in. I think he was going to go to Teterboro or to the next flight to Paris where there's no extradition, you know. And hey Kanye, you better start talking too, man. Nas, you know Diddy too, Nas. You know, everybody's going to go down for this. Everybody's going to have their hands dirty. Like that Texas lawyer said, he's going to go through every nook and cranny. And if anybody's a victim, to call that number. They have to be authenticated, and they have to have proof of this. So, Diddy's got a shovel that he can't seem to dig himself out of now. He should have learned the first time he got in trouble, but he didn't keep his nose clean. Nobody couldn't say no to Diddy. Cat Williams always said, you can't say no to Diddy. If you're not part of the Diddy party, they'll throw you out. I don't really feel sorry for Diddy. Diddy made his bed. Now he's got a lie in it.
He's a monster.
And he's been doing this for years, and everybody kept a blind eye. The record company's going to go. His bad boy's already going to die.
He's a monster, especially what he did to the children. Usher was it 13 when he first got signed, and he stayed. Diddy had what's it called, custody of him. Okay, Usher's mom needs to be beat. How you gonna let anybody have custody of your child just for some money? Then he had, who knows what he did to poor Usher. There's medical reports in New York saying that Usher was taken to the emergency room with his butt with lesions on his butt. That guy tells you they were messing with him.
Justin Bieber.
Okay, and then so Usher, that was Usher, and then when Usher got from underneath him and able to have his own career, and Bieber came out, he was managing Bieber. He could have protected that young boy, but no, he handed him over on a silver plate to Diddy.
Yeah, gave him a car.
Usher needs to get beaten for that, you know what I'm saying? As well as Justin Bieber's mom.
Hey, Diddy mom, what do you think about your son now, Mrs. Combs? You know, what are you gonna say now, man? It's just a You know what? I don't think Diddy's mom's saying anything. She wants to get her son out of that detention center, but the judge said, forget it. He's going to stay in there until his trial, which I said before could be anywhere from 1, 2 to 3 years. And his lawyer is just stupid talking to Harvey Levinson on TMZ about all this with baby oil and Costco. To all the people of Costco, I'm sorry that this lawyer made fun of our products.
He didn't sell baby oil. That was a stupid thing. He should have done some research before he said that. Costco doesn't even sell baby oil.
No, they don't. I've been at Costco for a few months now. I haven't seen that one drop of baby oil nowhere. And they got soap and body wash.
I have a Costco card and a Sam's Club card. Neither one of them sell baby oil.
No. Go to CVS. They have baby oil. Rite Aid. You know,
poor lawyers are just scrambling to say anything because they know he's up shit creek without a paddle and they don't know how to get him off, and they're trying to earn their money before the IRS comes and snatches what little, what's left of Diddy's money. Please.
Yeah. You think the IRS got it now?
I sent you that article and I put it in as a comment and one day. Yeah, they're already investigating. The IRS has already stepped in. That's why when he said, "Oh, well, I'll offer up $50 million so I can have bail." The judge laughed like, "Dude, you ain't got that money. You can't offer what you don't have. The IRS has already stepped in. You ain't got shit, okay? You ain't got nothing."
The judge told him the first time, his lawyers the first time, he ain't getting out. Then he went back in the second time, the same judge. And the judge said, I can't guarantee he's not going to leave. So I'm just going to say this to you, lawyers. He is going to stay in there until his trial. That's it. They say he's going to fight like hell to get him out. He deserves to get out, you know? No.
He's a monster. He deserves to stay in there. In fact, he should be put in general population because then he'll know what it's like, what his victims suffered.
Yeah. He can't go to no more white parties. He can't have no limos. He says he misses his private chef.
In prison, he won't be a predator anymore. He's gonna be a victim because they don't like
predators.
They don't like pedophiles in prison.
No, they don't.
Within 5 minutes of him being put in general population, he's gonna have his butt blown open. Wide open every day, 7 days a week for eternity. He's gonna be somebody's boy up in there.
Oh yeah, you are gonna be in there with a bunch of guys who do not give a darn who you is, and you're gonna be in this. And Diddy, I swear, if you start dropping soap, you're done for. Okay, you're gonna be like fresh meat. They already smell fresh meat in the NDC. You're gonna say, "Listen, I smell fresh meat. And it's Diddy meat. Yeah, give me Diddy. Bring Diddy down here. Bring him down here. We'll take care of Diddy. Bring Diddy down here now. And Diddy, you better start praying to God that they don't get you before you go to trial. Because if you get messed up before trial, you're going to get stabbed, shot, because it's bad in there. It's hell on earth. There's always been murders, rapings, and everything. So they're trying to keep him separate from the general population as possible until his trial. Yup, he is. Diddy, you messed up, man. Bad Boy should not be around anymore. You're going to have it for collectors. I don't want Bad Boy for collectors on him anyway. So that's how I feel about it. He did it on yourself, Diddy. You screwed a lot of people. Hey, Faith Evans, you should be in there too about your husband. I think he put a hit out on your husband. So yeah, Diddy, aka Love, aka Puff Daddy, aka Diddy, aka Doodoo Boy, Doodoo, whatever your name is. You're going to go down for this, Diddy. You know what? You're going to be somebody's woman, but you're going to be Dame Diddy. Dame Diddy, you're going to be more. You're not going to be a man. You're going to be a half man, half woman. Okay? Because he used to luxury stuff. Now he's got one toilet, a dirty toilet, a already messed up cot with somebody else's mess on it. So he's not used to the slum life in prison, in the detention center. So he's going to be there for a long while, but his lawyers is going to still fight tooth and nail to get him bond. Yeah, you messed up, Diddy. You messed up. Well, we will see how long this goes, Living with Jesus, because we're going to find out soon enough if he can. Right now, they say he's going absolutely crazy. And, he brung it all on himself, He got away for this for like 25 years. And you're going to play that towel boy. Towel boy, you're in trouble because you ran around, dragged it because you had a freak off. Well, there's going to be a lot of people in that MDC prison who would love to have freak offs with you, Diddy. Yup. Right now, you're a marked person. You're a marked man now. Yup. You're going to have to go by the rules. You can't go anywhere. You got to stick by the rules of the prison. When to get up, when to brush your teeth, when to take a shower, and all that stuff. You got to go by the rules. And Diddy has to go by the rules. Yeah, he's going to be the worst freak in there. They smelling fresh meat on you, Diddy. Yep. It's a shame, man. He had the world by a string, and now look at it. It's gone to dust. I wonder where happy life went to. I guess yeah. So how you been so far living for Jesus?
I'm good, sister.
Yeah. You know what? I'm sure there's going to be a lot more people that's nervous right now, thinking if the police, if the FBI is going to call me, and what I know about what Diddy does. Arson. He burned somebody's car. Danny Kane, the girl with Danny Kane, knew what Diddy was like when she signed on with him for Bad Boy. I think Bad Boy's going to be no more after this. I'm sure R. Kelly is saying Diddy's in jail. Damn. I bet Will Smith was at a Diddy party. Hey, Will, you better start talking too, man. If you was at a Diddy party at a Diddy party, you probably did something else too, Glenn.
Please, he had to get Jada's permission to speak.
Jada's nuts. And Jada, let me tell you something right now. Tupac was never going to marry you. Okay? You wanted to be Mrs. Tupac, but Tupac did not want anything to do with you. Okay? He had other women besides, you didn't really love Tupac. You just wanted to be Mrs. Shakur real bad, but you ended up as Mrs. Smith. Okay? Okay? Tupac did not want your butt. Tupac did not want you. Am I right or wrong about that, living for Jesus?
No, with her personality, no, she's too much. No man, especially as dominant as he was, would want a woman like that. No, yeah, he will mess around with you, but
no. He had a lot of girlfriends, but Tupac did not want you, Jada. He wasn't really interested in you. He had other women. He didn't want to deal with you. Because to him, Tupac think you was weird as heck. Okay? Let's see who else was at a Diddy party that might start talking. Let me see. I know Mace wants to say something. I know Faith Evans wants to say something. The main people that was probably there was Usher and Justin Bieber. I don't think Justin Bieber's going to say anything. LL Cool J might not going to say nothing. Flavor Flav not going to say nothing. I'm sure Shine would like to say something. Hey, Joe. Hey, Fat Joe. Joe, you know Diddy, man. Okay, what are you going to say now, man? Come on, Joe. Come on, Fat Joe. What you got to say? Hey, DJ Khaled, what you got to say too, man? You're gonna start talking too, man. I'm sure you was at a Diddy party too. You too, DJ Khaled. All right, DJ Khaled, you was at a Diddy party. Okay, so hey Diddy, my advice is be the biggest snitch in the world just to save yourself not to go to prison for life, because you're looking at life behind bars as it is, and you're on some serious RICO charges, and the FBI does not mess with RICO charges. Okay, ask R. Kelly that. I'm gonna play Akon Locked Up. Just a second. Or Life. What about Jodeci Life? What you want? Locked Up or Life by Jodeci, Living with Jesus? Which one you want?
I don't listen to that music anymore.
You want to listen to Locked Up by Akon?
You can, but like I said, I don't listen to that music anymore. All that is corrupt. I'm telling you, that Hollywood is corrupt.
Yeah.
2024 is a year of exposure. You're seeing all the dirt that all these politicians and Hollywood has been covering up. Who wants anything to do with any of that? It's tainted. All of it's tainted. Yeah. All them people, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all that.
Akon, I think Akon was probably at a Diddy party. Akon, you want to say something too, man? Okay.
Let them videotapes come out. All them people who've been at a Diddy party and the dirt they were doing come out and see. You real please.
Yep.
You'll never look at them the same.
That's why they're nervous right now, Living with Jesus, that their names is going to be plastered all over the news that they was at a Diddy party. It's gonna blow everything out the water now. I'm sure there's gonna be more lawsuits like that lady with Gloria Allred and everything else. But Diddy's finished. He cannot get himself out of this. That amount of money is going to help him now. Nobody's going to be out that courthouse in federal court saying, free Diddy, free Diddy. Nobody's going to say free ya. You're going to, hey, Diddy, see ya. I wouldn't want to be ya. Hey, Wesley Snipes, I told you was at a Diddy party too, man. Okay, Common knows you, Diddy. Common, Erykah Badu was probably at a Diddy party. Okay, anybody who was anybody was at a Diddy party. Okay, because like Cat Williams said, you couldn't say no to Diddy. If you said no, you know, I'm sure Jerry Jeter was at a Diddy party too. So if I was Diddy, I would be the biggest effing snitch in the world just to save my own skin right now. You know? When I heard that Diddy got arrested Monday a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't believe it. And they showed the video of him leaving the hotel. And they said, the press said, we got to get Diddy now because if we don't, he might leave the country. Which I think he was probably planning to do, go to Paris. Or, you know, we couldn't get Roman Polanski back over here. So we might as well get Diddy right now before he starts thinking of leaving. Because they was worried that he was going to leave. And take his family with him. I think Diddy just cares more about himself than anything else. I'm sure Steve Harvey was at a Diddy party. What you got to say, Steve? Oh, God. How the mighty have fallen. Yep. Like you said, every movie star, politician was at that party. They're praying that they don't get exposed by this. I'm sure Coolio, no, not Coolio, no. Mm-hmm. Hey, Joe, what you got to say, man? Joe, the singer Joe. Joe, you was at a Diddy party. I'm sure you were. Well, we will see what happens with this Living for Jesus. But, you know, it's good to have this conversation with you, Living for Jesus. It really is. But I'm sure there's going to be more to come by tomorrow. about more about this stuff. If I was, I'm sure they're probably burning all those thousands of dollars, thousands of bottles of baby oil right now. That you know, Diddy, you messed up. Yeah. Well, hey, living for Jesus.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, see if there's any other news about this. But I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open of it. But, you know, did he's not going to get out of prison detention center until trial. Let me see who else. Probably Destiny's Child was probably at a Diddy party. Let me see who else. Eminem. Hey, Eminem. Slim Shady. Hey, Dre. I forgot about those two. Dre, you was probably at a Diddy party. Okay? Eminem was probably at a Diddy party. I can't see Martha Stewart at no Diddy party. I could probably see her at a Snoop Dogg party, but, you know, yeah, she old. Yeah. So, any last words you got to say there, Living with Jesus, before I end this live?
No, I'm good. I'm about to go and take care of my children.
Oh, yeah, you too. Living with Jesus, thank you for coming up here. And I'd like to say, in the famous words of Captain Murdoch of Lethal Weapon, I'm getting too old for this shit. And as for the 120 victims who dealt with Diddy, listen, I hope you get the justice you deserve because, you know, you've been like a pinball machine to Diddy all these years, and everybody kept their head in the sand. For those who kept their head in the sand about what Diddy was doing, shame on you. I hope y'all go down too. Thank you. Well, bye, y'all. Have a nice day.